Emily hadn't slept properly since that night. No matter how hard she tried to convince herself, it was just a creepy YouTube video. The shadows in her room whispered differently. Every time she shut her eyes, she swore she could feel someone watching her from the closet, or see muddy footprints trailing across the floor toward her bed. She avoided her laptop for days, yet the cursed video haunted her in subtle ways, her phone screen flickering on by itself, YouTube notifications appearing even though she had turned them off, and that same recommended title, glowing like bait in the dark. Top 5 Scary Videos You Should Never Watch at Night Part 2. At first, she refused to touch it, but the more she resisted, the more it seemed to invade her world. Whispers followed her into the bathroom mirror. Flickering shadows lingered in the elevator she dreaded stepping into. Even her dreams bled into reality, dreams of figures pressed against her windows, calling her name. And when she finally gave in, pressing play, her reflection in the laptop screen didn't move in sync with her anymore. The video began just as before, with static, low chanting, and the faceless narrator warning viewers that some footage was never meant to be seen. Emily's pulse quickened. The first clip showed CCTV footage of a parking garage at night. A man walked alone, his steps echoing until another set of footsteps joined in, but there was no one there. His shadow stretched unnaturally, peeling itself from the ground like a second figure. The man screamed, dropped his keys, and ran. The shadow didn't follow him. It turned toward the camera, its eyeless face filling the frame. Emily ripped her gaze away, but in the corner of her room, the shadow seemed to flicker, lengthening, as though trying to crawl free from the floor. She pressed pause, her breathing uneven. That's when she heard the echo of footsteps in her own hallway, slow and deliberate. Combing closer, shaking, Emily forced herself to keep watching, convinced stopping midway would be worse. The second clip showed another cursed video, a live stream from a girl's bedroom, eerily similar to her own. At first, nothing happened, just the girl brushing her hair in the mirror. Then the reflection stopped. It froze, staring directly at the camera with a smile too wide, too sharp. The girl in the live stream hadn't noticed, humming quietly as she kept brushing, but the reflection leaned closer, pressing its face against the glass as if trying to escape. The live stream cut off abruptly, and according to the narrator, no one had been able to contact the girl since. Emily's chest tightened. The mirror at the foot of her bed seemed darker now, her own reflection lost in shadow. When she leaned closer, her reflection didn't tilt the same way. Smiled before she did. The third clip was worse. Grainy footage of a subway security camera showed a nearly empty platform at night. A woman waited for the train, scrolling her phone. Then, one by one, figures began appearing behind her, tall, pale, motionless. The closer she looked at her phone screen, the closer the figures moved toward her, until she was surrounded. When the train finally arrived, she was gone. Only her phone remained on the ground. The screen cracked, recording static. Emily flinched as her own phone buzzed violently in her hand, vibrating across the bed. The screen lit up without her touching it, showing a subway platform. Her subway platform, though, she was nowhere near it. Her breath hitched. Was the curse spreading through her devices, or had it already claimed her? The video cut back to the narrator, whispering, "Do not continue. Do not finish." Emily tried to close her laptop, but her hands wouldn't obey. They trembled violently, frozen above the keyboard, as though someone else controlled her body. The fourth and final clip rolled. A dimly lit bedroom, a girl sitting cross-legged on her bed, laptop glowing. Emily's heart stopped. It was her room, her bed, her. The footage showed her in real time, eyes wide, breath ragged, staring into the screen. Then the angle shifted, showing her from the corner of the ceiling as if something perched there, watching. Her laptop slammed shut by itself, plunging her into darkness. The chanting swelled in her ears, though she wasn't wearing headphones anymore. Something in the corner laughed. Something unseen crawled along the ceiling above her. Emily clawed at her phone, desperate for light, desperate for anything. The screen glowed again with the same cursed notification. Top 5 Scary Videos You Should Never Watch at Night Part 3. Her tears blurred the words, her body shaking uncontrollably as the closet door creaked open wider. She whispered to herself, pleading, begging this nightmare to end. But in the silence that followed, a single distorted voice whispered back, "You pressed play. Now it's our turn." And the screen went black. If you dare, continue to part 3 of Top 5 Scary Videos. You should never watch at night. But beware, Emily's descent into the curse has only just begun, and what comes next cannot be unseen.